Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So I'm really excited because this is part 1 of part 9 of me talking and setting up all of the planner and the notebooks that I'm going to be using for 2026. But I wanted to kind of like set the tone and talk about how we got here because 9 sounds crazy for me. Like 9 sounds crazy for me. But if you know me, you know that this lineup is very thought out and every book has a purpose, like very intentional. But I still wanted to kind of give a little bit of backstory before we jump into each little video, before we jump into the series. I contemplated about making like a separate video for this, but it's fine. It can just live here. If you see this first, great. If you're following the series through and you see this first, great. If you don't, you will see it eventually. So okay, this planner season, I have been doing a lot of reflecting, as y'all know, and I'm like, okay, 2026 is a year of the memory keeper for me. I already said that. I started before I was a planner, I was a memory keeper. Let's just say that. Before I was a planner, I was memory keeping first, documenting my life first. And as I was flipping through previous books, let's just say the past 2 years, a lot of stuff is missing. A lot of stuff is missing. And that is because I spent the last 2 years perfecting and like really establishing my style and my personal rings, like my planning style, perfecting my planning style. So I think now that I've done that already, because I feel like my planning style is solidified. I know what I like. I know what I don't like. I know what I can use. I know what I like to use. I know what I can fall back to if I ever switch my system up. Like I know what works for me. And honestly, I think too, I have a little bit of a brand identity. So if I were to post on Instagram, you can kind of tell like the sticker placements, the inserts, just like the vibe of the photo. You can kind of tell that, oh, that's a photo from Brie. You know what I'm saying? So it's very much like, so that's already pretty much established. Like it's very much brand identity. I know who I am as a planner. I'm good on that. So thinking about that, I'm like, okay, now I can focus back on memory keeping and how I originally started with a little bit more of some other stuff. So coming up, you're going to see 2 memory keepers. You're going to see my personal rings, which is my planner. That is I like to say that is essentially my only planner. I only plan in personal rings. Other things are just like little extensions. So you're going to see 2 memory keepers. You're going to see a lot of finance stuff because y'all know that I have been working through my finances in my personal curriculum. And I am changing my relationship with money. That's straight up. I've started doing that now, and that's going to continue into the next year. Oh, not Annette. That's going to continue into the next year. So y'all going to see finances in a couple different ways this year coming up. So I'm very excited to get back with that. And yeah, that's it. So I, of course, wrote all of this stuff in my notebook, and then I started to do like a little mood board. Y'all know how us paper people are. We like to see the same things in different ways. So I created this, and I love the way it came out. And I just kind of wrote out what everything looks like for me. And I just talked about how the lineup just gives me a balance between structure and my soul, and every notebook has a purpose. And, you know, this year isn't really about collecting or buying, which I really don't do for the most part. I'm pretty intentional about what I purchase, but for this year, this is about cultivating systems that really hold space for my life, for my healing, and for my evolution. And that came from the Traveler's Notebook. And I'm not really I discovered that through the personal curriculum, but I really don't want to say that it was necessarily the personal curriculum that did it. Well, me using the way that I'm using the personal curriculum did it, but it's been more so just like the power of writing things down. Like we know the power of like writing it down, making it happen, but me journaling recently and just really writing things down that keeps coming up for me, that has been a game changer. And that's kind of really how I got to this space and like how I'm setting the tone for everything. So yeah, that is it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about. Just me reconnecting with memory keeping, and that's it. Being intentional. The books are giving structure, it's giving clarity, it's giving everything as a place. Yeah, so that is it. Okay, thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoy the series. keep the conversation going in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Let's start with the Hobonichi A6 Techo. I am excited about this because this is going to be my creative daily. So my fun journal, a space where I can use my stickers, I can daily journal, I can add photos, whatever. It's going to be very like no pressure, but all play. Remember when I showed y'all in the back of my Louise Carmen, I had 2 notebooks that I filled up in the month of February because the word of the month was passion, and I challenged everybody to get back to something that they were passionate about or start a passion project, whatever. So think about that, but for the entire year. I'm going to also be using some monthly stickers, the Midori clear cover if I decide to put that on there. I got the pencil board from Hobonichi, and then I also picked up the 12-month 12 color stationery series with the page flags, the stickers, and the Uniball 1 pins that I'm really excited about because you get a pin for each month. I also picked up the A6 leather cover, and it is so good. It's so soft, so smooth. So I really love the way that feels. So I'm excited to move into that. That's why I probably won't put the case, the clear case on. So let's flip through the book first, and then I'll let you know how I'm using it. So in the beginning of the book, you have the year at a glance for 2026, 2025, and 2027. Then you have the perpetual calendars. And then from the perpetual calendars, it goes right into the monthly overview. So month on 2 pages, which I love because I like to see everything at a glance. What I love about the A6 is that it just has the monthlies and then it goes into the dailies. It has no weeklies. So I think I'll be able to fill this up. It has a turning the page to a new year, and then also has the monthly cover pages, which I love because you can add like your themes or just like deco for the month, your intentions for the month, whatever you're thinking. And then you have your daily pages, which I'm probably just going to fill up with, like I said, stickers, journaling for the day, might do some watercoloring, whatever. And then in the back, the very back, there are there are a few graph pages in the back here, so I do like that. I ended up doing a pen test with the Uniball 1 pens and my fountain pens that I'm using because the way this Hobonichi paper has been set up lately, it did not bleed through, but it did show a little bit of ghosting. And then after that, you just have the Hobonichi specialty pages, like my favorites, my 100 memories for 2026, stuff like that I probably will not end up using, except for the favorites page I might use, and I might use the my 100 for like recommendations or like media that I'm consuming, like the books that I read, movies that I watched, TV shows that I watched, stuff like that. 365-day check off, not using that because I never am consistent with that. And then all the other pages I probably won't use as well either. So my plan for the perpetual calendar is to use the top part for my theme for the month or like my monthly highlights. And then I'm going to use like the tracking portion at the bottom, pretty much how everybody uses it, basically just like an index for the daily pages. On the monthlies, I'm going to be using my monthly stickers, of course. I'm going to put birthdays, events, and holidays in the monthly section. And then I'm going to just write out anything that I'm currently loving or like my current favorites at the bottom of the monthly or on like the sidebar of the monthly, wherever it can fit. I love the turning the page to a new year, so I'm probably going to do that for goals, bucket list, and deco. And then that monthly page, I'm probably going to do that for like my themes and any amount in monthly intentions, probably like a mood board for the month, something like that. And then, of course, the dailies, I'm going to be doing like my daily journaling and just have fun and expand on like the one thing a day. Like I said, probably do some more watercoloring, whatever I want to do. I really feel like this and the Traveler's Notebook is where I'm going to be most creative. And then again, might use the My 100 and might use the favorites. All right, so let's add the monthly stickers. I am going to be using the monthly stickers from Randy.plans. I got monthly stickers and holiday stickers from her. So I already put down the monthly sticker, well, the holiday stickers on the monthly. And then I already tabbed off the months and the daily pages with the tabs that I got from her as well. I love these tabs because they're super like close, very low profile. And then it comes with the monthlies and then it comes with like little numbers 1 through 12, which I thought was cute. So I ended up putting the numbers on the monthlies and then just the months on the dailies. The holiday stickers, I got another sheet and I'm probably going to just use those in my my dailies as well, but I'm not going to put those down yet just because I don't know where I want to put them exactly on the page. I decided to place the monthly sticker in like different areas on each month just so that they won't be bulking up the side of the book when I'm trying to write in the dailies. Eventually it'll just probably be like really hard to write and just like not a really good writing experience because you just got these chunky stickers just like right in one spot.
Just gon' pop shit, some of y'all just gon' talk, but none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just was lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you. I only want you to be beside me. But if it fuck me, then fuck you, and that's the way I like it. Everything been okay. They salute me so damn much every time I show up, nigga, her brown face. Everything no cut, I fuck y'all up, I'm really gon' trip out, babe. Know the heavy 7 guts while you waiting on us, tell them I was on PCH. You fucking with niggas that's thinking they cuter than you. Say you on your cycle, but you on this period too. The tables been turning so much, I was thinking it's fools. The tenderness of them was thinking them for some white blue. Talk like Kenny, like Moss, like Solana, I promise, more balls, there's a waltz, there's a crater, or a spaceship, shut the fuck up, get lost, no favors, I'll wager, whatever you worth, I'll ball, something about a conservative regular girl that still can beat a bitch ass, thorough as fuck, don't need your bitch ass, psychic as fuck, can reach your bitch ass, zodiac sign, it must be a Gemini moon, cause shit we about to go half, mistakenly nobody been in a bag, but how many bodies done been in her bag? Some of y'all gon' get washed. Some of y'all just go pop shit, some of y'all just go talk. But none of y'all ain't really got shit, some of y'all just look lost. I get this type of feel you ain't accustomed to. I swear I'd be at peace if it wasn't for you. Yeah, only want your love if it's solid. But if it fuck me, then fuck you. And that's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it.
Monthly stickers are all done, so I'm thinking of just adding the pencil board. I like to use the pencil board in all of my hobonichi books just so that I can have it as a bookmark to like mark the page that I'm on. And then also if I am watercoloring or using a pen or like a marker that's not going to completely dry down yet, I like to put that on in between the pages. But I'm also adding this year, I'm also adding the blotting pages. I got a couple blotting sheets of paper to just add for that same reason too. And then I'm just going to go ahead and move into the cover. Now, this cover, y'all, it is so soft and just soft to the touch, very smooth. I love the quality of it. So I'm really excited that I got this. Like I said in my hobonichi haul, you know, this year you had to purchase a book and cover. You couldn't purchase the cover separately. And I'm just glad that I end up just going with the cover because it's really, really good. The dot stickers I'm excited to use because I'm loving the 12-month 12 color stationery series. Each month of the hobonichi book is printed in different colors, and the stationery series is like based on those colors. So I'm excited to kind of like use like really color coordinate, I guess, the month. So that's going to be fun too. And then with the pens, very exciting. So this was one of my like latest purchases because they became available like late October. So again, you get 2 packs with the first half of the year and then the second half of the year. These are 0.38, and funny enough, I am a 0.38 girl. I'm a very like extra fine girl. Like my favorite pen is the Uniball Signal in 0.28, but for some reason I'm not loving how thin how fine I guess these are writing, but it's so funny. But I love them nonetheless because they really do match the monthlies like really good. After I did the pen test, I was like, oh, these are going to be so fun. So I'll probably just write in black ink and then just use these as just like little accent colors. And then the translucent page flags, which I am obsessed with how tiny they are, and they fit perfectly in the monthly page for the A6. Again, you have the color for each month. And initially, I thought I was going to like put them in the pocket because I am going to be using them specifically in this book. But I'll just leave them out and maybe put them in like my tool case or something and just have them with me when I want to reach for them because I did not like the way they fit in that cover. But that's it. So that is the initial setup of my Hobonichi A6 Techo. Very excited about this. This is very new to me, but I have been crushing on the A6 sides for so long. Don't be surprised if in 2027 you see me in like A6 rings or something because this size is just so cute and so perfect. So that is it. Thank y'all so much for watching. I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah. take his head off and wear it for fashion. Do I do my stuff and take it to the max? Check, big check, big check, check.